Hello and welcome to Monday Mail-In Magazines. We got a couple of cards in to take a look at, and of course our vintage magazine to flip through. Start off over here. We got a shop card in from Mike over at the Scale Model Outlaw channel. This side of his card is kind of featuring some builds, even some work in progress pictures. There's a QR code. Not sure if you can scan that through a device or not. And he's got a really cool image, Wanted Dead or Alive. This again, the Scale Model Outlaw. Pretty cool looking card. Some great coloring and imagery there. Thanks, Mike, for the card, as well as jumping in on my Naked Models group build. I do appreciate you guys joining in on that. Not too late if you guys are thinking about it. Here's another one that jumped in on the Naked Model group build, and that is Douglas over at Douglas Model Garage's videos. He did all three of these, a little red, white, and blue combo of the Corvettes. Thank you again, Doug, for jumping in, especially with a trio of builds. I do appreciate that. Again, thanks for a Christmas card. It looks like you sent this out plenty of time before Christmas. Got stuck somewhere in the USPS process. The envelope is pretty dirty and beat up, but the cards made it in just fine, so that is nice. And again, thank you guys for joining the group build. If you guys want to join the group build, it goes through February till the end of the month. So again, plenty of time to jump in and join that. Everybody is having a lot of fun with it, hearing lots of great things from that, so I'm super excited about it. Thanks for all the participation, and anybody else that is yet to participate, you are welcome to join. Now on to our vintage magazine. Again, still on Carcraft, November of 1959. So we've only got a couple left of the year. We got a nice little streamlined dragster there with the nice little blown small block. A little quick change for late models. Let's get into her. We got lots of carts. We got a Hellcat cart. Anybody have a Hellcat from the 60s? Pretty cool. Ahead there. This one is pretty full with cart stuff, so I don't think it's going to take long to flip through it. Kind of breeze past a lot of the karting stuff. We got the Carcraft Shops, a little Wildcat cart. We got a little ignition analyzer, Meyer oil, swap adapter. Now it is possible to adapt any new overhead valve engine to any year Ford or Merc trans. We got some tubular grills, a little Chevy book, how to modify Chevy V8 engines, a little Potvin blower, moon equipment ad. We got a little confetti sports car, a little Champ Indy car. What a model catalog. If you are a model car fan, then you'll appreciate this new catalog listing practically every scale model car in the world. Price for just 25 cents, right? Auto World Enterprises. A polishing kit, universal shock set, a little mirror muff, a little mirror fuzz accessory. You got a Kreger supercharger kit there. Again, some more karting stuff. Letters. I thought this was pretty funny. The $100 custom clashes from the August issue. If you guys remember that, they did a little $100 add-ons to that 57 Ford. Some graphics, some hubcaps, things like that. Looks like they got a barrage of hate mail, so that was pretty funny. I'll just scan through this if you guys do want to read it. I just thought it was interesting how people are getting up in arms over what they did for the $100 challenge, I guess. What do we got again? Lots of karting stuff, really popular. Here's a quick change rear end, late model adaptability with stronger axles. Favored quick change rear end for more versatile than ever. Really cool system. Quick changes are just so cool. You know, kind of doing all the things to do the conversion. Here we got a dazzling candy pearl dazzler. A lot of dazzling going on. As the title indicates, John Enberg's 57 Ford Victoria is painted in pearl lacquer and scalloped with candy red. Custom work was done by Furtado's Body Shop in Enberg's hometown of Modesto, California. Modifications took 2 months. Both front and rear pans are rolled, bumpers are discarded. Front end features tubular bar grille and stock cavity minus parking lights. Bullet type protrusions at the ends of the front pans are molded in. Buick portholes added to the dechromed hood. Nice side shot there. The novel taillights restyled the stock bullet lenses mounted on a concave lens. Surrounding taillight unit is a 56 Ford pickup headlight ring. It's illegal to drive in California minus a front license plate, so Enberg has his mounts in the center of a scoop cut and pan with expanded metal screen. Furtado's body shop chose to tunnel the headlights in popular 57 Ford manner by adding chrome rings from a 56 Ford pickup. Note tip of rolled pan. Pretty sweet looking. I bet you it's just a stunner in color with that pearl white and red. We got the Tulsa Nationals. Like I said, we got lots of cart. This one's pretty much all cart stuff. So just a couple of features we'll look at, and then color good for this week. More than just a rod pickup. A cool little Model A pickup, hot rodded. Side shot there. What do we got? Opposite page, Heart of Sholin's rod is a 56 Corvette mill of 265 cubic inches. With Edelbrock manifold, 3 carbs run through 39 Lincoln transmission. Cab is channeled 10 inches over the frame. Bed is replaced by handmade unit of birchwood. Frame is 29 Ford. Wheels are reversed. Small hubcaps installed. Franz Scholin of Walnut Creek, California, pulled all of his resources in the construction of his 30 Ford rod pickup. Baltic blue is the exterior color hue. A little blue pickup. Running gear on the 29 Ford frame is a drop Ford A-axle, 37 Ford steering spindles with 29 gear. Ford 50/50 shocks are mounted all around. Brakes are 40 Ford hydraulics. Pickup took 2 years worth of work and construction. Pretty simplistic in the interior. Nice little run around. Racing blowers part 2. Drive kits. V-belts, chain, Gilmer, direct. The choice of blower drives is yours, but first know the pros and cons of each design. Gilmore, there's a chain drive on a blown Hemi. Conic Potvin from the Moon Eyes. Chain drive again. There it is, I believe, on front of the Moon Eyes dragster. Traeger type triple V belts, multiple V belts. Gilmore drive has one neoprene steel impregnated flat belt with raised areas which interlock with the 2 pulley types. Seen that dragster before, a little crossways action there. Pretty neat little design on that guy. Ross Studios Maywood. The Portland Pace Setter. At the front end looking mean. Leroy Robinson of Portland, Oregon took his 56 Chevy to Bill of Gordy Custom Shop for designing and custom work. Black lacquered. It is lowered via A-arms and blocks. Impressive front end features a 58 Buick checkered grill assembly, which is housed within 2 53 Studebaker grill pans molded in. Assembly will flex if bumper accidentally. There's a side shot, some nice scalloping work on that black lacquer. Interior is upholstered and pleated and rolled with white Naugahyde. Harmonizing rugs add to appearance. Headlights below are of Chrysler quads, fitted to extended fenders. The taillights are 4 56 Buick lenses installed in extended fenders. Opening is Frenched with round rod, bumper discarded. Rear features molded 53 Studebaker grill pans. Some really nice stripe work on the back. Very cool. Taillights look nice. Little scoop there by the back window. Pretty sharp little 56. Streamline for Dragon. Jacko's Porting Service, Chet Herbert. First of the full streamlined dragsters, 450 horsepower Chrysler combined with sleek shell, blast quarter, and 8.35 miles, or ET. It's 178 miles an hour, I believe. There it is without its top on, beneath the streamlined racing shell. Body is of fiberglass construction. Vibration and shock on a high-speed run caused demolition of the body. Shortly after photos were taken, a similar aluminum shell is now being built. And there it is, just the stripped-down chassis. Kind of the wider track in the front, narrower in the rear. Head-on shot to that streamlined body. 178 miles an hour at 835. There's the rear, pretty narrow in the rear. Tight little cockpit in those streamliners. Cool piece from the early streamliner. Valley Custom Restyles, the 59 Oldsmobile. Clay Jensen, Neil Emery. That was a sharp looking unit. Definitely some subtle touches. I think most of the GMs were already pretty custom of that era, but some subtle touches make it just that much better. A little headlight reconfiguration really helps that front end, I think. Not so broken up like the stock ones. A little triple headlight housing. I've got the back end, kind of addressing those cool Oldsmobile taillights high up on the quarters. This is a cool feature in my opinion. Really sharp looking space age or jet age hot rod. Here's how. 2-bar trick, custom adaptation for any grill opening. Just kind of cutting and remodifying for non-square grill openings. Quarter midget engines, part 2, the stock versions, rules and specs. Keep you on the up and up in the karting world. Looks like a pretty in-depth engine article. Like I said, this one's pretty much filled with all karting stuff. Quarter midget engines. Go-kart Enduro. Thought that was pretty interesting. Measuring 2.5 miles, the Willow Springs course was the scene of activity for 7 days and 7 nights. The small go-kart made a total of 2,104 tours around the track for a total distance of 5,250 miles. Overall average speed for the week long record was 31.31 miles per hour. One lap run was timed at 2:52 for an average of 52 miles an hour. A total of 28 individual drivers were used during the week. Pretty crazy. I don't think I'd last that long on a little go-kart. But 5,000 miles is pretty impressive. Quick change conversion. Continued. 1.25 midget bulletin board. Coming events. What's Your Problem? By Don Francisco. I've got some ads. We got George Barris Custom Queries. Again, for anybody that wants to read a little editorial. Try to get that for you. Continuing on with the racing blowers, Victory Endems, Honest Charlies, and the end with the 1960 Custom Cars Annual. I would love to have all of those annuals, but they're hard to get. We got the Carcraft. Again, thank you, Douglas and Mike, for the cards and the support in the group build. And with that, we will see you next time.